Dear students, as you know that recently we have completed the first term, and the first term examinations are also done, and the result is in process very soon, inshallah. Maybe tomorrow, inshallah, because tomorrow's date was given 19th. So your result will be announced, and you will have an online mark sheet exhibiting the marks for each subject that you have got in your first term exams. Some students are there who performed very well in my subject. I'm talking about computer science, and some students are there who did comparatively average, but not that much good at as I was expecting. So the important thing is that in seventh, in this class, in your class, most of the students, they performed very well, and overall the result is good. In MCQs, at some places, some problems were there that I will discuss, inshallah. And in subjective, because you all are very good at writing, so in subjective paper, most of the students, they wrote very well. Okay, so now in our given syllabus, you know that we have got new chapter, which is chapter 7, that we are going to start. Chapter 7 is actually about the software Flash. You would have listened about the Flash. Can anyone tell me about Flash by raising the hand? What do you know about Flash? What is the purpose of the Flash? Why we use Flash? Have you got some idea? Can anyone describe about it? What is the purpose of Flash software? Why do we use Flash software? And I think this is the this is the topic. This is a software that you have already studied in your sixth class as well. Any idea, please? Yes, raise the hand. Yes, raise the hand. Who will tell me about it? No one. No one has got the idea about Flash. What is meant by image? Okay. What is meant by image? What is an image? Can anyone tell me? How will you define an image? Yes, Bashir. Yes, Bashir.
Sir, image is a picture.
Image is a picture, a pictorial representation, a graphical representation, means it does not have any text. Normally, it has some colors and some sketches in it. This is called an image. Bashir, keep your mic open. Now, what is meant by a graphic software? What is meant by a graphic software? Who will tell me about it? Just raise the hand. What is meant by a graphic software? Yeah, yes, quickly. In which software you edit pictures? Can you tell me? Can you give any example from your Android phone or from your computer system? Can you give any example of software in which you can edit the image? Don't you edit the image on your mobile phone, on your cell phone? Don't you do this? You change the colors, you make yourself smart in your picture, you change the background. Don't you do these kind of things? Unmute your mic. You have to unmute your mic.
Sir, in
Yeah.
So in Flash.
Sorry, Shayar, what you are saying? In which software? I am talking about
Sir, we does these things
image
with,
editing software. I am talking about image editing software.
sir, I was saying that we edit pictures in Flash.
No, not in Flash. Flash is not basically a picture editing software. Flash has got some different purpose. But I have started from the picture editing because the Flash also deals with the picture. Yes, Adin. Adin.
Sir, KineMaster.
Okay, this is an Android app.
Yes, sir. It's on both
Yeah,
iPhone for iPhones and
yeah.
Android.
Okay, fine. It is a desktop as well as. And what kind of operations, Adin, will you please tell me what kind of things are there that you can do in it? Will you elaborate? What are the different type of operations that you can perform with a picture?
Sir, you can edit videos and your pictures.
How? When we say picture editing, what kind of things are there? For example, now I give you example. We can crop the picture. Means the side areas which are unnecessary, we can remove that area. That is called
Sir,
cropping.
we
We
can
can
add
change the
music
color.
in it.
Yeah. Okay, we can apply effects. For example, we can make it gray or black and white. We can
Yes.
change its saturation. We can change its brightness. These are the operations. Fine.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
these are the operations that you can perform on a picture in a graphical software, in a graphics software that you normally perform. Even if you would have seen, if you notice, you will see that even in the Microsoft Word, if I show you, it also has some little bit options of picture editing. If you remember, let's suppose if I insert one picture in Microsoft Word, you know that online picture and pictures option is there in the Microsoft Word. So even then, if we insert a picture, so what we can do, when we double click a picture, you see these options are there. For example, picture border, picture effects. Okay. Similarly, picture color. Picture color, you want to change the color of this picture. You want to make it green or black and white or grayscale or lighter or darker. You want to change its brightness. You want to make it dark or you want to make it light. This is basically corrections in the colors or also called brightness. You can change the color scheme. You can change even the effects. You can make it dotted. You can make it pencil sketch. Okay. You can make it lighter or darker. So these all are the effects that we apply. So even Microsoft Word has got this option that we apply on pictures. Even in this software, it is this option is available. Yes, Adisha, can you give some example? Adisha, you have raised the hand. Can you give example of unmute yourself first? Okay. Open the mic because your mic is not visible to me. I'm unable to change it. So you should open the mic and then you can participate. So the thing is that it is, I'm just giving you example. Okay, in Microsoft Word even, we have got some different options of editing picture. In Windows, you are using from your early childhood. One software is there with the name of Paint. Don't you know about it? With the name of Paint, one software is there. You can insert picture, you can draw things, and you can, apply cropping. You can select, you can rotate, you can apply different kind of things. So this is basically picture software, okay, where we can edit. Similarly, if you would have listened about Adobe Photoshop is also a picture editing software. Similarly, if you have listened about Corel Draw, it is also a famous vector graphic software to edit pictures or images. Now, when we say picture, picture means it is basically an object having a pictorial representation, a colorful or pictorial representation which is telling you something. Okay, that is picture called. Now, what is meant by animation? What do you understand by animation? Please raise the hand. You have listened this term. I'm sure you would have listened this term. What do you understand by the term animation? Yes, please. Yes, Laiba has raised the hand. All of you will please unmute your mic kindly. Kindly, all of you kindly just unmute your mic, okay? Then I will be able to unmute you. Okay. Yes, Laiba.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
Walaikum salam.
सर एनिमेशन बेसिकली होता है जो कि हम लोग अगर खुद से ड्रॉ करते हैं, जैसे कि अगर हमारे पास कोई जैसे कि हमारे पास माइक्रोसॉफ्ट है या फिर हमारे पास कोई ऐसा सॉफ्टवेयर है जिसके ऊपर हम लोग ड्रॉ कर सकते हैं, तो हम लोग उसके ऊपर ड्रॉ करते हैं और फिर उसको चलाते हैं तो फिर एनिमेशन बनता है।
चलाते हैं. Good. Good. Okay. Adeen.
Sir, in animation we add special effects to make it move like that.
To make movement is important. Fine. Good. Anyone else who want to add something in animation? How will you define that this is a picture and this is an animation? How will you define? How will you define that this is a picture and this is an animation? Raise the hand. Yes, Bashaya.
So the animation would be moving and the picture is not.
Okay, fine. Animation would be basically a moving object. For example, if I go to the Google and if I write over here, car, okay, and I click on the images, all the pictures that you can see, these are basically the static images, okay. Now, if I say that car PNG image of the car, what happens in the PNG? Sometimes the animations are there. PNG is basically having no background, but sometimes you will see that the moving car effect is there in that particular image. GIF image. Okay. This is basically GIF image, not JPEG image. JPEG is basically static image, but whenever you will see a GIF image, in GIF image, you will see some movement. Can you see this? Can you notice this? Okay, let me save it on my desktop and I can show it in large. Okay. So let's suppose if I say that, for example, this is an image. Even you can see the rotation of the wheels. Can you see this thing? Okay. I think these examples are enough. Yeah, for example, if I say cartoon walking, GIF image. So let's suppose if I take this example, he's walking. Yeah, it is an image, but there is a movement in it. And I hope all of you can notice this thing. Okay. So now these are the three examples that I have shown you, and you can see that okay, this is basically not a simple image, not a simple image, but an image with the movement. Can you notice this thing? This image is having movement in it. This image is having movement in it. The movement is there in the wheels of the car even, and the windows of the car are also showing the shade, outside shade, showing that it is moving ahead. And this person, this cartoonic character is basically moving. There is a movement in the image. When we have got moving objects, such objects are called animation. Now I hope you have got a clear concept about it. Now the software that we are going to study, inshallah, is basically a software in which we can make, such kind of, animations quite easily. Okay. And that software is called Flash. We will make simple animation, not very high level cartoons or something like that. Definitely in the beginning, we will be making simple animation. And those images, those animations will be basically moving object. For example, we can make a boat and we can make movement in it. The boat is going through the water. Okay. And you can see its movement. Bashair, you want to ask something? Why you have raised the hand?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So now, in this chapter, what we are going to study, basically about these things. So first, we have got some theoretical concepts. So I have opened the chapter in front of you so that you can go through it. And then, inshallah, we will be performing all these things, inshallah, in Adobe software, in Flash software. Flash versions are basically available. It used to be called Macromedia Flash in the earlier version, Macromedia. But now, afterwards, Adobe purchased it and now it is the product of Adobe. So you will have the different versions available with the name of Adobe Flash. And keep in mind, this is the version which is displayed in front of you. This is version. So what version we are going to use? We are going to use Adobe Flash CS3. If you will not install this version, if you will install some higher version, CS5 or CS6, CS6, or you will install some earlier version, Macromedia Flash 4 or 5. So when I will be teaching, you will not find those commands available in your software. You are understanding what I'm saying? What you have to do, you have to install same Adobe software, Flash software, Adobe Flash CS3. Fine. So CS, I will inshallah provide you one link, inshallah, to you in your Google Classroom so that all the students should install from there. Those students who have already installed in their softwares, so what they are going to do, they have to install CS3. Okay. Why? Because then there will be discrimination in our command. There may be some differences, and you will say, "Sir, you are saying it is there. But I am not able to click on it because this option is not there." So this is very important thing. Meher Khalid, you want to ask something?
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Yeah. Walaikum salam.
Sir, I want to add that I have installed Flash CSC, but it says for the serial number.
Sorry.
Sir, I have installed Flash CSC, but Flash CSC asks for serial number.
Okay. It means it is not a registered. Okay. Okay, I will tell you, I will give you inshallah one link so that it will be a cracked version, so that you can download and
Okay, sir.
easily. Okay. Acha, now, as I have mentioned that in class 6 you have studied about line tool, oval tool, and rectangle. Had you studied these tools? Can anyone raise the hand and tell me about it? You had studied in 6th class line tool, oval tool, and rectangle tool in Flash. Talking about Flash. Or this chapter was omitted. Yes, Laiba.
Yes, sir.
You had
Which
studied.
one?
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
You had
Yes,
studied.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Adeen.
Sir, line tools are used to make lines and over tools are used to make ovals and
Okay,
rectangles.
fine. Adeen, I'm asking you had studied this chapter in 6th class.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, thanks. So that's why I won't repeat these commands. Okay, so because you have already done, I'm going to just cover those topics which are there in our syllabus. Now come towards the pen tool. Page number 100. If you don't have the book right now in front of you, just look at your screen. The pen tool is used for drawing precise paths like straight lines and smooth curves. You can also adjust the angle and length of a straight line, segment, and the slope of curves. Straight lines can be created by simply clicking on the stage, while curved lines can be created by clicking and dragging. Okay, so basically, pen tool is there to draw the lines, whether the lines are straight lines and the lines are curved lines. Curved lines, you know that, which are in the form of an arc or curve. These are not straight, these are rounded. So they will have the rounded ends and it will be in the curve format. Straight lines will be straight, but you can change the slope according to your requirement. Means you can draw straight line in a perpendicular manner, horizontal manner, and even in the inclined manner. Okay. Now, what are the different steps you can see over here? So when I will give you the link and you will, all of you will have installed the Adobe Flash in your systems. So inshallah, then we will apply these commands and you will apply. Okay, you will also apply whenever you are using Adobe Flash. So at that time, try to keep all other applications closed, because normally what happens is it is heavier in size. So at that particular time when you are using Adobe Flash, so your system becomes comparatively slow. Normally it happens if your system is not that much having that much features. So otherwise, for example, if you have opened the Adobe Flash at the same time you have opened the Adobe Photoshop, and at the same time you have opened some other heavy software, so then of course the speed will be disturbed. So when you are doing in Flash, so try to keep the other options open so that you can work in it conveniently. Then afterwards, the steps are mentioned. Select the pen tool, click the stage to set the first point, click again to set the second point, and keep clicking to set more points. So these are basically the practical options, and you know that such kind of questions, the questions which are practical in nature, they don't come in exam, but you must know practically you must be able to draw. Okay, how you can draw it, just like you can see over here, okay, in different components, one line from this point to this point, then one line from this point to this point, and then they have made one pentagon or hexagon. Then come towards the next tool, which is an important tool. You can also see the picture of the tool. The picture of the tool is also visible. This is eyedropper tool. And what was the image of the pen tool? You can see over here. It is showing you the nib of a pen. Can you see this? So this is basically a pen tool. And now we have got the eyedropper tool. The eyedropper tool is also uh, looking like a stylus. But what is the purpose of the eyedropping tool? Eyedropper tool is used to pick up colors and style from existing lines, brush strokes, and fills. What does it mean? Let's suppose if I have got one image in which some color is there. Take one example over here. This is a gray color in the window. Let's suppose if I am taking gray color, so there are a number of gray colors, dark gray, light gray. You know that the color schemes, the colors are basically differentiated by their color numbers, which are basically their hexadecimal codes. So what will happen? It will be very difficult for you to find out which color is this. For example, if you want to use the same color in the wheels, let's suppose, how you are going to have this same color, how you are going to know that what kind of color is this. So what you are going to do, you are going to use eyedropper tool. Basically the eyedropper tool will pick the color. What is written over here? Eyedropper tool is used to pick up colors. It will find out that color, it will match that color with in your color palette, available in the Adobe Flash, and then you can put that color using brush, or you can fill that color anywhere in any other object on the same page. You can put that color in it. So whenever we have got some different color and we are unable to find out that color, so we pick that color using eyedropper tool. Are you getting this point? The eyedropper tool is linked to the paint bucket ink bottle tool. You pick a color from one object with the eyedropper tool and fill the same color in another object with the paint bucket ink bottle. The steps for using eyedropper tools are, now these are the steps. Eyedropper tool is used to pick up, select the eyedropper tool, number one. You will notice that the pointer changes to an eyedropper. Click line or fill from where you want to copy the color or formatting. You will notice that the pointer changes to an ink bottle if you select a line color, or to a paint bucket if you select a fill color. Click the line or fill to which you wish to apply the copied formatting. Okay, so means first you will have to take the color, then you are going to apply that particular color. Okay. Raiba, you want to ask something?
No, sir, I wanted to add something. Say eyedropper tool is also used for finding a darker or lighter shades, right? If we have a color like black, so we can find its lighter and darker shades in eyedropper tool.
Normally it picks the color. Then when you have picked up the color, you can make it lighter or darker by going to the color palette. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Ashfika, Ashfika, you have raised the hand. You want to ask something? Yes. You will have to unmute yourself. Otherwise, you won't be able to ask the question.
Sir, how many marks I got?
Sorry? Okay. Now come to the image. How you can import one image in your Flash. This is basically the topic given on page number 102. For inserting an image, you will go to the file menu. In file menu, you will find import. Import is option in any software. Whenever you are using any software, any kind of software you are using, whenever you will see import option in the file menu, it means that you can import some file. You can bring some outer file that may be image or audio or video, depending on the software. Are you getting this thing? Whenever you have got export option, so export option means that you can publish this file. You can make this file into another format. Then you will be able to see the export option. So import option is there to bring the image inside our Flash document or Flash animation. So the steps are quite simple. Whenever you want to bring an image, let's suppose you have taken one animation from the internet, or you have taken one image from the internet. You have downloaded it, you have saved it on your desktop. Now you want to bring that particular image on your animation. What you are going to do? You'll click on the file menu, you'll go to the import, and you will find out that particular image. You will click on it, whether it is there in the drive or on your desktop or in your computer system, wherever it is. And then that particular image will be added to your stage. What is meant by stage? Over here, we are not calling it scratch area, just like we call it scratch area in Publisher. In Publisher, the where we work, that is called scratch area. In Microsoft Word, the area where we are typing, what does it called? This is called basically text area. This is called text area where we are typing in Microsoft Word. In Publisher, that is called scratch area. In Flash animation, it is called stage. Why do we call it stage? Okay, before raising the hand, I would like to mention the attendance. Just a minute, just lower the hand, lower the hand. Okay, today it is 18th. Nurul Huda to Irha Hamid. Then Adisha. Okay. Yes, Bashair, you were raising the hand. Yeah. Why we are calling it stage? In Adobe Flash, we are calling that it is stage. In Microsoft Word, we call it text area. In Publisher, we call it scratch area. Okay. In Adobe Photoshop, we call it canvas. In Adobe Photoshop, we call it canvas where we are drawing. But in Flash, we are calling it stage. Why? Because, yes, can anyone tell me? Raise the hand properly. Hand is not raised in a proper way. Yeah. Adin, yes, quickly.
Sir, because we might miss, sir, because we have to edit in the area.
Definitely we have to, but I was asking you the reason. What happens on the stage? Have you seen any stage drama? What happens on
Sir,
the
we apply functions.
Okay, yes, Bashair.
Sir, because everything is displayed over there.
What happens on stage in stage drama? What happens over there? Characters are moving here and there on the stage. Have you seen any stage theater, stage drama on
Yes,
television?
sir.
What
Yes,
happens?
sir.
Different characters are there on the stage, and the characters are moving from here and there and performing their role. The characters are performing their roles. Okay, so same is the case over here. In the Adobe Flash, different characters will be there. Characters mean different objects will be there, images will be there, text will be there, cartoonic characters will be there, and moving all are moving. When they are moving, so basically they are doing their role. So that's why the it is not called canvas, it is called stage. It is called canvas in Adobe Photoshop. In Adobe Photoshop we call it canvas. Why? Because what happens on the canvas? Have you listened this word canvas? The canvas is basically the area where we draw different paintings. So in Adobe Photoshop, we call it canvas, but in Adobe Flash, we call it stage. This thing is clear now. Now come towards the transforming objects. We have very less time left, but I would like to describe this point. Transforming objects. Once you have an object on the stage, you can transform it in various ways. You can move it, you can rotate it, you can change it, its shape and size. What is meant by rotation? Rotation means that you are changing its direction. This is called rotation. Okay. Just like we rotate different objects you would have seen in Microsoft Word and in Microsoft Publisher and in other softwares, we can change its size. This is called transformation. Transforming objects means when you are changing transforming objects means कि when you are changing the size of the object, when you are changing the shape of the object, when you are changing the layout of the object, or you are changing its direction, this is called transformation of the image. For that purpose, we have got this tool. Can you see this tool? This is the tool. Can you see this? This is called free transformation tool. Free transformation tool is basically a tool which selects the object. You can change its size, you can rotate it, you can displace it, you can means you can change its position. So all these things are which are there in the transformation of an object. These are the things that we can perform. Draw a figure on a stage or import image. Even you can apply this thing on an image, or you can apply this thing to an object that you have drawn, for example one rectangle or triangle or something that you have drawn. What you can do, you can change its size by picking from this corner. You will pick from this corner and you will change the size by increasing or decreasing. You can change the length or breadth. You can even rotate it by changing its direction, and you can even displace it by bringing from left to right or from right to left on the stage. So all these operations are basically done because of the free transformation tool. This thing is clear. Inshallah, I will share with you the link, inshallah, on your group, and all the students should install Adobe CS3 before the next class, because all the students must have this software so that we can do our work in a convenient way. Otherwise, it will be a problem for you. And I am going to, of course, share with you. I am going to share with you the link so that you can download it easily. Okay. You need to be well prepared before the next class for this software. Anything that you want to ask? Okay, thank you so much, all of you.